Heading: Production function. First point. Production function shows the functional relationship between inputs and output in the production process. Second point. It explains how different combinations of factors of production produce output. Third point. Production function. Q equals F L K T E. Fourth point. Where Q means output, L means labor, K means capital, T means technology, E means enterprise. Side heading. Types. First point. Short-run production function. At least one factor is fixed. Second point. Long-run production function. All factors are variable. Heading. Features of production function. Side heading. Technical relationship. First point. It shows the technical relationship between inputs and output. Side heading. Based on physical output. First point. It measures output in physical units, not in money terms. Side heading. Functional relationship. First point. It expresses how inputs are converted into output. Side heading. Time-based concept. First point. It varies in short-run and long-run periods. Side heading. Efficiency-oriented. First point. It helps in achieving maximum output with minimum inputs. Heading. Usefulness of production function. Side heading. Output planning. First point. Helps firms decide optimum level of production. Side heading. Cost minimization. First point. Helps in reducing cost of production by efficient input use. Side heading. Factor combination. First point. Helps in selecting best combination of labor and capital. Side heading. Technology selection. First point. Helps in choosing suitable technology for production. Side heading. Profit maximization. First point. Helps firms increase profits through efficient production. Side heading. Decision making. First point. Assists managers in production and investment decisions. Heading. Limitations of production function. Side heading. Assumes technical efficiency. First point. Assumes maximum efficiency which may not exist in reality. Side heading. Difficult measurement. First point. Inputs and outputs are difficult to measure accurately. Side heading. Static concept. First point. Does not fully consider dynamic changes in technology. Side heading. Ignores human factors. First point. Does not fully consider motivation and behavior of workers. Side heading. Unrealistic assumptions. First point. Assumes constant technology and fixed conditions. Heading. Variation of product in short run. Side heading. Total product. First point. Total product is the total output produced by all units of variable input. Second point. It increases with increase in labor up to a point and then slows down. Side heading. Average product. First point. Average product is output per unit of variable input. Second point. Formula. AP equals total product divided by units of variable input. Side heading. Marginal product. First point. Marginal product is the additional output produced by using one more unit of variable input. Second point. Formula. MP equals change in total product divided by change in input.